Putting together my final essay for the Hero Archetype project. Remember, I have set the font to Times New Roman 12 font. Name, course, date, word count, which I'll remember at the end. I usually highlight this because I am famous for forgetting that word count. Now I have my title. I can go back here later and choose any font I like. And in looking for a title image, let me show you where I went to Google and I just typed in Hamlet and I typed in images. Now remember, I need to make sure that I choose an image that has no words, no cartoons, none of that, no logos, no movie titles. I just need to find a picture that shows the audience the idea, the theme, the concept of my hero. So I've gone through here and I see one. This looks like, I don't know what this is. This looks like two people in a love scene. This looks like a whole bunch of people. I don't know, maybe that one, but it looks like a lot of people. I don't know who it's about if I look at this. I assume it's about this guy, but I don't know. So I'm going to go down here and I find an image down here that I think inspires the reader to want to move forward and read my essay. Because this guy, whoever he is clearly upset, and there's a painting behind him. It shows that there's some kind of connection between this. Now, I've got this added, but it's so dark, nobody could possibly see it. It's got all this wasted space. So I'm going to edit the picture. First, I'm going to crop it and take out all this extra black space. Now I've got it like this, but it's so dark, nobody could possibly see this. So let's go up here and then let's go back over here. Picture format. See what I'm doing? This is what I want you to do. Just play around with it until you get the picture the way you want it. It can be with the color. It can be brightness. That's a little better. You can put a frame around it if you want to, whatever you want to do with your title image, but make sure that the reader can see it. It's not too tiny. I like it a little bit bigger than this, a nice 2-inch picture. Now, I'm going to come down here, go back over to the left margin, one more space down. I'm going to indent my first word. Okay. Onto the title. I start the essay. Remember to indent the first word of every paragraph. I don't ever start a sentence with the name of the play. I always start with words that lead into the name of the play. The reader's introduced. Okay, double spaced, remember? Always be sure this is double spaced. After I write my essay, I'm going to include the works cited. Let's do that together. Citations, I'm going to click select all, then I have a choice to make. I can either open this in Word or in Google Docs. I'm going to go ahead and do Word. I'm going to click export, and that's going to open right up here in my tray. I'm going to open that. Enable editing. I'm going to check all my citations, make sure that nothing is repeated, nothing looks goofy. Remember, works cited should be centered. Everything is double spaced. I'm going to take this and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to add it to my final project, remembering that there's a chance that this formatting might go all klaflooey. So let's go over here and try. Finish my essay, and I'm going to paste that in and see if well, it did fine. Okay. But I want to make sure that I always check, make sure there are no live URLs anywhere in this entire document. There should not be one single live URL. Now I'm going to add my outline. Line that I've already saved. All I have to do now is copy all of it except for the picture and add it to my final project. So I'm going to copy my project where I see the essay. Of course, this will be the complete essay, the works cited. Now I'm going to come in after the works cited, and I'm going to paste that outline. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to go ahead over here, and I'm just going to do select all. I'm just going to make sure that everything in this document is in Times New Roman. That this made it go Cleflui, so I've got to select all, make sure that it's Times New Roman, 12 font, and now making sure that everything's double spaced. And now I want to go back and make sure that I go ahead and change that title to any font that I like. I make sure I see my little highlighted thing, so I'm going to do review, count, and remember, I need to include all of the drafts that I wrote. So this I'm going to fill out, and I'll show it to you. Of course, your essay is going to be much longer than this. I just showed you a little bit. 770 plus the 2 drafts that I wrote, 1,400 words. Each time you write a word on this, you get credit for it. The notes that I took, 500 words, making grand total 2,670. Yours will be much longer than this because you will have written an entire essay. As soon as I'm through, I've checked everything one more time, then I'm ready to save this as a PDF. And then I will go to the course and submit this in the Begin Submission tab by uploading the final essay in PDF form with all of the components on one document. Everything is on the one PDF document. This is exciting. You're doing great.